welcome back to my channel. As always, you've entered into Yo-Yo's nail room. Today's gonna be a good one, y'all. I know I've been MIA for like the longest time. I'm so sorry. I sincerely apologize. I have no excuse except for life happened. I'm pretty sure everybody is going through their own little ups and downs. But I'm back. I'm here. I'm okay. And I'm ready to roll into this tutorial. If you're new, thanks for joining and clicking on the video. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you for coming back. I've gotten a couple new subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing. And yeah, I did have a question I wanted to put out there. I've been noticing, I know I kind of just started this channel kind of last year. And I've been seeing there's a lot of people viewing, but there's not a people liking, or not even just not liking, a lot of people not subscribing. So I just wanted to know down in the comments below, when you are watching a YouTube video, what is it that makes you, one, want to hit that like button, and two, want to subscribe to the person's channel? So if you guys want to throw that down in the comments below, I'm just eager to find out what the answer is. But yeah, this is my first time doing a voiceover, so I'm hoping this turns out fine. I'm doing a gelic set using my igelbeauty medium length square tips. The majority of the time when I do a gelic set, it is with my igelbeauty tips. So yeah, those are my go-to for doing full cover tip sets. So what you want to do is, in the beginning, you guys would have seen me doing prep. Prepping is pretty self-explanatory. I do plan on doing more tutorials, so I can definitely slow it down and do a more in-depth video if you guys would like. As always, leave a comment down below. Right there, I'm showing my igelbeauty primer and my igelbeauty dehydrator. But yeah, so you just want to go in on all nails with a thin coat of both the dehydrator and the primer. And as you guys can see as well, I have my gooseneck nail lamp, which I did purchase off of AliExpress. No, I lied. I purchased it off of Amazon, so I will leave a link down in the down in the description box below. Right there is my eye candy thick base coat. This particular brand of base coat is only in Canada, I believe. If you are new to my channel, yes, I'm in Canada, so I'm not 1,000% sure if they ship internationally, but I can definitely check, and if they do, I will let you guys know in the description box below, because if you're in Canada, I highly suggest purchasing your gel polishes, your top coats, and your base coat from them, because their gel polish bottles are 15 ml and they're only $2.50 each, and they have a lot of selection of stuff. This 3-in-1 tip gel, if you have not watched my previous PR video, please do, because that 3-in-1 tip gel that I just showed you guys that I'm using to add to the tip of the nail, I've gotten it free to do a video on to try, and I've used it on myself and I've used it on my client. That 3-in-1 tip gel, one, your tips are not going to come off, pop off, fly off. It ain't coming off. That's one. Two, it's vegan and cruelty free. 3, it made my nails grow. I've been doing Gel X for quite a while now, and typically when I do a removal, my nails don't stay. Um, Sometimes they pop off, depending on if I'm rushing when I'm doing it on myself, not a client, but they can pop off. Or I notice my nails don't like grow, and it's a full cover tip, so you're figuring that it's gonna make your nail grow. But with this product, guys, I put my life on it. Like, I even messaged the girl or the lady that sent it to me, and I told her I'm gonna put another order in to get more of that specific 3-in-1 tip gel because it's so good. Like, my client, even when she came back, she said she had a hard time even soaking off the nails because the gel was just, it wasn't budging. And that's what I want to hear. Like, when you're doing nails, you want to hear my nails are not coming off or it's hard to come off. You don't want to hear it's popping off or it fell off. That's not a good sign. So, if you're in Canada again, I highly suggest checking out my last PR video and getting yourself a bottle of that. So now, as you can see, I have applied all the tips, and now I'm going in and kind of shaping up the nails so that it lines up with my nail bed. Like I said, guys, this is my first tutorial video, so Yo-Yo was not completely in frame, so I apologize. But I am learning, and that's the whole process, I guess, of being a YouTuber. You learn, you grow, and it's just a vicious cycle, and it just keeps going. But yeah, so you just want to go in, and for the full cover tips, I don't suggest over filing because the tips are pretty much pre-shaped, right? So there's not much filing that you could possibly need to do. So you just want to lightly go in. I believe I used my 180 grit file, hand file, and then I just lightly shaped the tips. And then I'm going to go in now with my fine grit cuticle, my fine grit bit. Sorry, my fine drill bit. I can't talk. And then what I typically do is once I'm done applying the tips, I will go in and lightly file, and then I will seal the cuticle. So the purpose of sealing the cuticle is to pretty much prevent it from coming off, and also from preventing liquid or water or just anything from getting into your nail. And then it also keeps the tips on longer when I do seal the cuticle, because you're pretty much sealing it to your nail bed, so it makes the nail last longer, and it actually makes it look more seamless to your nail plate. Um, I have many more videos that I will do better so that you guys can get a better understanding of what I'm doing. And then here I changed my bit to my sanding band, and then what I typically do is after I seal the cuticle, I'll go in with my fine sanding band, and then I'll just buff the whole nail. Now, if you're a beginner, you don't have a drill, you can always go in with the hand file and buff or rough up the nail. Pretty much you're doing the same thing, except it's not with an electric drill, you're doing it with by hand, which may take a bit longer. As you can see, I kind of sped up the video because I just didn't want it to take too long with you watching me buff each and every single nail. I think I realized here that I'm out of frame, so that I kind of came back into the camera. But yeah, you just want to rough up the entire nail plate because afterwards, whatever you're applying, you want it to adhere to the nail tip. Alrighty, and then I go in, I dust off the nails, and I spray it down with alcohol, because you want to make sure that there's no dust left on the nails. And I use a brush to brush off the dust. Sometimes I use a nail wipe, but I've been noticing when I use a nail wipe, it doesn't take away all the dirt, as opposed to when I use the brush, it gets the nail more cleaner and everything is gone when I use a brush and alcohol. Here I am going back in with my eye candy base coat, my eye candy thick base coat. If you're interested, they have two different types of base coat on their website. They have a regular one and a thick one. I do have both, but I just chose to use the thick one in this video. So now I'm going in and applying a coat of base coat on all the nails, and then once I'm done applying the base coat on all the nails, then I will cure it in the lamp. I typically cure my polishes for 30 seconds, and then if I am doing the final coat, then I will cure it for 60 seconds. So now I am going to shut up and let you guys watch. Alrighty, so now that I'm out of the lamp, we're gonna go in with the color and the design. So this is my You Are Sugar Nut White gel polish, and by nut white, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm referencing to. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is the what do you call it? If you're not referring to it as nut white, it is milky white, I guess. Gel polish. So that's what I'm gonna go in with on all the nails. I did not record all the coats of me applying this. At first I did 2 coats of this, but I felt it wasn't opaque enough to my liking. So then I went in and I did a 3rd coat off camera. So you guys won't see that, but just for your reference, I did go in with this polish 3 times. If anybody knows of a brand that has a better milky white gel polish, if you can please let me know, because I was annoyed. The first layer was like hardly anything. So that's me showing you guys all 3 layers. I couldn't do it with just the 1 or the 2. So now this is my watercolor gel polish from, I believe that was Born Pretty. Everything will be linked below, guys. But yeah, I believe that was my watercolor polish. So now I'm gonna go in on the ring finger to do an accent nail. So I'm just evenly applying this to the finger, and then that's my igelbeauty. I can't remember the name of the polish, but I will leave a link to it down below as well. It's a really pretty corally shocking color pink. Not really shocking color, but it's corally. It's a really nice color. Just a really nice pink. I would say maybe hot pink. Not shocking color pink, but definitely hot pink. So I have a tool that I'm using to just grab some of the color. The tool has a name, but guys, it's after 10 o'clock and my brain's starting to malfunction, so bear with me as I get through this voiceover. And then I also did the same thing on the thumb. So the thumb and the ring finger, I did accent nails. Same design. I applied the watercolor gel from Born Pretty. So pretty much it just acts as it just makes it spread. There's an effect. It gives it like that watercolor effect. Like it makes it expand. Like you put the polish on and then the polish expands and then it gives you like this neat, cool effect on the nail. And then with the milky white in the background, it looks like a smoky pink effect, which was really cool and nice. So yeah, for this, you pretty much use the tool to put the polish any way you want it. You could just play around with it until you get it the way you want it to look. If you want to go back in again, you can. And then that's the design after I came out of the lamp. This Born Pretty 8-in-1 gel, you guys need to get it if you don't. The dotting tool, that's what it's called. I knew it would come to me. I'm just tired, guys. Please, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that dotting tool is what I'm using. But yeah, the Born Pretty 8-in-1 gel, I've been looking for something to adhere my rhinestones, my gems for the longest time. And I couldn't find anything reliable. And then I got this and I used it, and the stones are hard to come off. So as you guys saw, I added some little half circle decals on the other nails at the tip, and just wanted something cute and simple. I got those charms that I added on the tips of the other nails with, I got those charms from my previous video. If you haven't watched it, you may want to go ahead. But yeah, I got those from my Shein haul. I believe I have 3 Shein haul videos, so if you haven't watched them, why not? What are you waiting for? But they're really good. I've gotten a lot of stuff in those hauls, so a lot of stuff to look at and watch. And you know, if you're just getting into Shein, it's something. It's a habit of mine. I'm looking to delete the Shein app off my phone actually, because I don't even just buy nail stuff. I buy clothes, I buy shoes. But yeah, in the end, I went in with my McCart No White top coat, and these are the nails dried. As you can see, I'm touching them to make sure. And then this cuticle oil is the only one that I've used. I got it off of Amazon. It smells divine. And I'm just going in and oiling up those cuticles real good. And then I think I'm pretty much finished. I love doing gel-X sets because they don't take that long. And if you're a beginner, I would suggest starting out with gel-X to, like, you know, kind of get yourself into doing nails. And if you want to practice nail art designs, that's another way to perfect your craft as well, by doing full cover tip sets. But I thought this design was cute, and that's the end of my video. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I would so much appreciate it, and I'll see you all